Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a camping cabinet that I made for my camping trailer. And yeah, I'm going to walk you guys through the process and what I did and what I used and how I built it. So you guys stay tuned. So first things first, I ended up getting a 3/8 inch 4x8 sheet of plywood. And then I went to my trailer and took measurements of the boxes just to see how big of pieces we had to cut out of the plywood. And then once I figured that out, we cut out 3 pieces that were 38 inches by 12 inches. And then for the sides, there was 2 pieces for 12 inches by 12 inches. Once we had all the wood cut, we went into the garage and had laid it all out. This was the wood glue that I used and the nails that I used to put the boxes together for the cabinets. And then we just were doing a bunch of test fitting, and then we tried to make sure they fit inside the boxes on the trailer. Once we figured out which way we wanted which boards we wanted to go where, we just glued it together and then hammered it in. And I am by no means a carpenter. This is just kind of the idea of the cabinet that I wanted to try and build, and this is kind of just how we did it, so yeah. And once we had the basic structure built, we did a lot of test fitting to make sure it fit inside the box on the trailer. And then we just moved around a bunch to try and figure out which way I wanted it to go. Because at the beginning we had a bunch of different ideas of how to build it and how to make it work, just because of the limited space that we have. So yeah. And I knew I wanted to put a shelf in the cabinet somewhere. Here we're just measuring about where the shelf is going to go. We made it about 7 1/4 inches from the bottom board, so it gave me still enough room to be able to place things on top and not hit the top of the boxes on the trailer, and it was enough room to be able to put some container boxes under the shelf. Once we got the shelf put in place, we did some more test fitting in the trailer just to make sure that there was still enough space from the shelf to the top of the trailer to be able to put different items in there, like smaller items, and to make sure we were still able to fit the container boxes on the bottom of the shelf. I knew I wanted a few dividers in this shelf just so it would be a little bit more organized. I put one shelf on the bottom to make 2 compartments, and then on the top I had 2 dividers, which gave it 3 little compartments on top, and it turned out really nice. Once I got the divider in place, I found some scrap wood and made a little railing for the top shelf, just so stuff wouldn't roll around and fall out of it or anything like that. And then we used a 1/16 drill bit to drill out pre-holes for the nails so they wouldn't split the wood when we were securing it in. These are the dividers I made for the top of the shelf. I made 2. I used a DVD on the corners of the cabinet to give it a nice edge. I just kind of thought it made it give it a nice little finish to it. But once I figured out where I wanted the dividers, we secured them in place. And then we went and I started sanding the whole cabinet. After I was done sanding the cabinet, I wanted to add a nice wood finish to it, so I used the shellac, amber shellac for it. I didn't want to paint it, but I wanted it to still have a nice wood look, so I used the amber shellac and painted about 2 to 3 coats onto it, and I think it came out really nice. Once I was done, I think it turned out really nice, and this is the finished product. I was able to make 2 shelves out of the 1 piece of plywood, so yeah. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. If you liked what you see, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!